Hello, 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 everybody. It's me, Pamela, here at Ladybug Kisses Stamp Studio. It's funny how that's my new saying. Is hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let's get started. So today we're going to work with Cheerful daisies. Daisies happen to be one of my late grandmother's favorite flowers. So when this set came out, I did snatch it up. So it's actually a suite. You can get the paper, the stamps, the dies, and these really gorgeous embellishments all in a suite, and save 10%, or you can buy just these two things and save 10%. So just let you know, but look how pretty this paper is, people. I love this paper. I mean, I love that blue. I mean, come on, you know I love that blue. So, and then there's the other side to it. And of course there's this one. So gorgeous, I love that one. And there's the second side. So that's it, so pretty. And then there's this one that I actually used this side already. You guys, look at how pretty it is. So I've only got one of those ones. So then there's this one, because I used one side already. I'll show you the card I made with it in a second. And then there's this one, which is a card that we're gonna make, but different today. So, and then there's this one. It's so pretty. So, and then there's this. Look at this. I've seen people they've been cutting these out and using them as the focal point of their card, which is totally one of the best ways to go, especially if you're a beginner. Let the DSP do all the work for you. You know, you can do something like this, cut out, put it on your piece of paper, you know, and then you can just at the bottom, you can write or put the greeting. So simple, right? So simple. So I want to use Lolly Lemon. So I think I'm gonna use this color. I know, it's so cute though, right? So I know it's hard to cut up this DSP, but I found that it's even funner. As hard as it is to cut it up, it's even funner to actually use and work with. So let's see here. So we're gonna use this one, but we are going to start out with, we're gonna get some of this really pretty Lolly Lemon. I know, isn't that gorgeous? It is, I wanna say it's a returning color. I wanna say it was a returning color. Don't quote me on that one, but it is technically a new color because I had never seen it before. So I will get the descriptions in the bottom of this video. Remember to please like, share, and subscribe, because I'm trying to be able to go live. And in order to be able to go live, I need more subscribers. So just do me a quick little favor and like, share, and subscribe. I would love that. Thank you. Alrighty, so first of all, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna make this super cute and simple fun fold card, people. It looks more difficult than it really is. So I'm gonna let you take a peek at the one I made earlier. Isn't that cute? It's so cute, right? But look, yes, it's a fun fold, so it's really cute. So that's the card we're making. So first of all, we're gonna go to this one, and we're gonna go to 5.5. I'm pushing because I'm a pusher, not a puller. And the reason I do that is because my blade will dull. And then I can just take it out of here and flip it around. And then I've got a brand new blade. And then I'm gonna go to 4.25. And what I'm doing is I'm just making this back piece basically the size of a standard card. That's all I did. That's all that is. Yes. And so then we're gonna take this one, and it is gonna be cut to 4.75 by 3.5. So let's go to here, and we're gonna go to 3.75. So we're gonna go to 4 3/4 right there. We're gonna push. And again, we're gonna go to 3 1/2. So where's my half? There we go. And the description is probably gonna have a different dimension for your hinge, but it doesn't matter. I just use, and the measurements will probably be different, but you can use one of these scraps. So I'm gonna actually keep this one here. I'll put it over there with my bits, and I'm gonna pick it up again because, actually, let's do this one. It's a little bit longer. And we're gonna score it at 2 inches. So we're gonna come over here to 2 inches and use our scoring blade, which is our gray one, and we're just gonna score it just like that. That's all the scoring we're doing. I know, right? Usually like we're scoring and scoring and scoring. All right, so now we're gonna cut up this really beautiful paper. And I'm gonna take a look at it real quick, and I'm gonna see, does that way look like it's going up? No. This side, no. This side, it looks like stems. If you ask me, those look like stems coming up to the flower. So I'm thinking this is the direction of the flower. So I like to keep an eye on directional of my DSP just in case I'm getting it wrong. So we're gonna cut out one piece that is 5 1/4. So we're gonna come over here to 5 1/4. And put this one over here. We're gonna come back over here and we're gonna go to 4 inches. So we've got one. We're just gonna get all of our cutting done really quickly. I should have done this before, but you know. This one, I'm gonna cut 2 of them, and this is gonna be 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Oh no, 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. So let's go with 4 1/2. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is. So let's see here. I might cut up another piece because I'm thinking this might not work, even though I did it yesterday. Let's see here. So 4 1/2. So let's go 4 1/2. 4 1/2. And 3 1/4. So 3 1/4. So right there. So we got that one. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty. Alrighty, so I want to say this one is not big enough. No, but wait a second. It might be 3 1/4. See that? It's gonna. So we're gonna go 3 1/4. So we're gonna cut this, and we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna go to 4 1/2. I knew I did it with only a half a sheet. Sometimes I second guess myself. So there we've got our DSPs for all of our card. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this over here, and we're gonna do just a little bit of gluing real quick before we start doing some of our stamping. And the reason for that is because I wanna show you that I want to hide the hinge piece. So we're gonna glue it on first. So let's get some glue here. Hopefully I get this video all up today and I can actually say, hey, happy weekend. Have a great weekend, yeah. But knowing me, my phone, it took me like 2 hours this morning to upload a video that I did a few days ago. And I'm lining that up to just the side here. I'm kind of wanting to put it into the center of my card. So there we go. And then I'm gonna take this piece here and I'm just gonna take and put the glue on the hinge piece. And I'm not gonna go all the way to the end because I know that, I want to have that kind of not quite. So So I'm gonna go up, because I want to have it centered. So there we go. So that is what your card base is gonna be looking like. It's open, it's gonna look super cute. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our DSP and hide those hinge pieces first. So I know it's so hard. That blue is so pretty. It's so hard to cover up that blue. Because we all know what Miss Baker's favorite color is. It's all blue. It's blue, 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 blue. So it's super hard to cover up blue. And we're gonna see, I think it goes this way. We're gonna get this back here, hiding that hinge area right down there. See how it kind of just like distinctly or just kind of hides, tucks it behind. Yes. All right, then we're gonna do this one, the little one. Gosh, I just think these daisies are so cute. I think that Stampin' Up! Has had some really great artists lately, I have to say. Here we go, this way. I could be wrong. I could face a little debate with somebody saying, oh no, I don't think that they've had great artists lately, but I do. I think they've had some really great artists because there's just so many stamp sets that I'm in love with. Alrighty, so now we're gonna put this one on the front. Then we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna work on our focal point, and we're gonna do some of those daisies and cut them out with the cut and emboss machine. So, yep, I think this is the way it goes. At least it's the way I want it to go. There we go. So we're gonna just set this aside and we're gonna put a pin in this. But what are you guys' plans for the weekend? I am just gonna chill out here at home and maybe get in my pool, have my husband put in some, what do you call it? Film on my window here in my craft room because it's awfully hot in here. I don't know why. Probably because the sun comes up in the morning right over here, and it just makes it so hot. So let me see here. I did yellow flowers for the other one, and I'm thinking, honestly, it's so pretty though. I might do the yellow again. Yeah. So, I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's this color. And then our Lolly Lemon. And then what color is gonna be our green? I'm thinking perhaps maybe, let's see here. I don't think it's Parakeet Party. Let's take a peek. I love to cheat. And all of Stampin' Up's DSP has lit the colors that are in the DSP on the back. So this one has the Assure Afternoon, the Boho Blue, the Bubble Bath, which is so pretty, Cajun Craze, Copper Clay, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lolly Lemon, Moody Mauve, Pebbled Path, and Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. So I guess we're gonna do the Garden Green, since we know that that's one of the greens. So there we go. So these are our colors. So we're gonna put those there. And we're gonna get some of our acrylic blocks here. So I'm thinking again, I want all three of these flowers. Shoe. Actually, let's start off with this one. And here's what we're doing. This is technically a two-step stamping. So I take the piece that I'm calling the outline piece, and I'm gonna get it all inked up, and I'm gonna leave it full strength. So we're gonna go right here and do a full strength. Let that paper absorb the ink. And then, oh, let's just get that. Actually, let's just get another acrylic block because I don't want to have to go through all that. And this one we're going to stamp off. So we're going to get it inked up real good, and then we're going to stamp it off. And then we're going to come back in here and we're going to stamp. And then you'll kind of see where you've got that lolly lemon in 2 different colors. You can literally see the outline. See? So let's get a couple more acrylic blocks because we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to get this second piece here and put this one on here. And are you going to fit on here? Yes. And then we've got this little guy with this one. There we go. Now, the outline first. We're gonna get some leaves on here too, so I'm gonna leave a few areas so we can get some leaves in there. And let's just go this way. And then we'll do the stamp off. There we go. And get this one. There we go. And this one. And we're gonna get some leaves. There is so many dyes to this though. I have to say that stamp off. And then stamp. But the only thing it doesn't have is multiples of certain ones. And I was just like, why didn't they do more of that color, you know? Or more of that particular, what do you call it? Dye. See, they only have, where is it? One leaf. One leaf. That's it. Just one. So we'll have to cut out our leaves separately. But I'm going to get these over here. I'm going to get the little guy and then the big guy. Here. We're going to get our in color, the wild wheat. And we're going to use it here. This little one goes for both this one and this one here. I guess it doesn't really matter, but and it goes there. Okay. And then there's the big one that goes up here. I guess when I'm making them like this yellow color, they kind of remind me of sunflowers. Oh, no, you see what I just did? But I think it'll be okay. I'll just use one of these to cover it up. No. So sad. I can't believe I just did that. But you know what? There's always what we call stamp surgery. We've all done it. So we will do that in a second when we put our cards together. But I just want to get these cleaned up because I'm running out of my acrylic. I went and bought some cheap ones, but I still don't have enough. That's all right though. All right, so here we go. So let's get our, I guess I could have, let's see something. You need just that one there. Let's get our leaf, our little leaf. Go, and then our garden green. And I'm going to see what it's going to look like with a couple of them stamped off. That might work. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I think I'm going to do a couple of them. There we go. Now let's get our cut and emboss machine. So I'm going to use my mini, in which, by the way, if they're still available on my website, you can get your hands on this boho blue while supplies last. I'm not quite sure if they're sold out or not yet because I have not looked, but I'd say it's worth a look. I was gonna say a Google, but it's not a Google. And our little guy comes with our little plates, just like the big one. They come with a set of plates already. And these plates will tell you what sandwich you need. So I know that I'm gonna need this one, and then not that one. We're gonna find out this one. So it tells me I'm gonna need 2 of the number 2s and 1 of the 1s. So these are the 2s and this is the 1. And remember my little tip, right? When you put them in here and you run them through the machine, you're gonna want them to be staggered like that. So it'll catch better. So just let you know. 1, 1, 2, and over. So just like that. Okay. So I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna get my dies out. This I actually have to say is the hardest part, is lining them up, because you just never know which way it goes. In fact, you can tell that that's not it. It goes a couple more this way. No. Aha, you know what? It goes this way. There we go. See? I got it lined up right. So I'm going to put just a smidge of tape right up here, get it stuck in place. And since I know I'm gonna run this through a couple times, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another piece of my tape up here and just go to town, putting just a few of these on here and running it through. And then we're gonna do one of these leaves as well. And then we'll run it through again and do a few more other ones. So let's see, let's make sure they're staggered. There we are. And run it through. Hey, shush. These two bark at everything. They drive me crazy. I did get that close to the edge, but it doesn't look like it ruined it at all. And see how it's just the teensiest, weensiest little speck? You can't even tell that I made that big boo-boo, or whatever you want to call it, big mess. So go. We're gonna get this leaf taped onto another leaf. Alrighty, and we're gonna run it through again. I know. So while I'm sitting here doing this and I don't know how to fast forward, I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. I don't know why, but I thought about this yesterday. And it's technically not my story to tell, but I'm telling you anyhow. So when I was a child growing up back in California, and I don't know why I just took that off. Okay, it doesn't matter where I'm from, but when I was a child, my sisters and my brother and I would watch Grease. You know the movie, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. Yeah. So we used to watch this movie a lot. Like, we loved it. Like, we would sit there and watch it, like binge watch it over and over and over again, right? And I don't know why this won't go in this little home. There, just like that, I think. And one day, my older sister and my little brother were going to recreate the drive-in scene. You know the drive-in scene with Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta in the car, and Danny is trying to get the ring, you know, his class ring. He's trying to give it to Sandy, and so he's like brushing it, you know, in his hair and trying to like get it greasy so that he can loosen up the ring and can take it off. You guys remember that, right? And so they're sitting in the house in my mom's chair in the living room, and they're recreating this scene. And so my brother starts doing the thing with his hand in his hair, and you know how, you know, even in the movie, Danny accidentally hits Sandy in the chest. Well, my brother did just that, you know, because he's doing what the movie was doing, and he hits my sister in the chest, and she started laughing so hard that she wet herself, right? Well, my brother leaps, like seriously, like leaps out of this chair full force, and he points at my sister, and he's pointing at the chair, and he's like, she peed in my car. She peed in my car. Mind you, it's not his car. It's my parents' chair. But he is screaming, and it was just so funny. I want to say even like my best friend Michael was there, because he was always there, and we just got a kick out of that, like our entire childhood. Like, wow. It was just funny. I just thought you guys would get a kick out of that. And so, yeah, I mean, back in the days when you can't prove this, my sister would be like listening to this and be like, there's no proof. And there isn't any proof. That's the best part about growing up in the 80s. I'm telling you, is that we didn't have videos and stuff, so nobody knew the silly stuff we did, you know. And we did some crazy stuff, believe me. We had so much fun though. My parents would be like, you guys go outside and play, and we would go outside, and then they'd be like, yell at us if we come in the house, you know, and in and out, going to the bathroom, getting a drink of water, or anything like that. So we'd go to our friends' houses to go to the restroom, but we would drink out of the water hose. I know nowadays we would never drink out of water hose. I don't think my grandchildren have ever drank out of a water hose. But when we were a kid, it's like instead of going in the house and getting some water, we would just drink water straight from the water hose. And because we didn't want to go in the house, we didn't want to have to get stuck inside. Ugh. It's like, no. And I swear, it's like kids these days, they'd rather be in the house playing video games. Well, we had video games in the 80s. I mean, I remember playing, what do you call it? Zelda and a few other ones, you know. Zelda was the only one that came to my mind. But we played video games. We had video games, but we usually left those for the evening, you know, when we had to be in the house, you know, when that light, you know, down the street would go off, you know, like it did every night. And your mother's like, you better be home by the time the street lights go out. And so we would go home, and that's when we would do stuff like play video games. We did not do it during the day. We did not like staying in the house. And you know what? I actually put that away, but I think I'm not sure. Let me see. I know that there's a die. I'm gonna see if this strip is big enough. If not, I will find something else. Not really. So let's see. I'm over here. I'm gonna figure it out. Let's see here. I will have to make this and put it in the descriptions because I don't think, oh, you know what I could do? I think I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do it in the white, but there it is. But we'll use our blender pens to put color on the edges. That way I don't have to cut off a piece of that yellow right there, or that lolly lemon. And I don't need to put tape, but because I'm gonna try and save as much of this thick DSP, I'm going to, because I can make other ones out of this. Remember, I'm staggering. You're gonna love that tip. It's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm sharing this with all of my friends. Because I was not the only one that was struggling with that. And so I know that there's probably still some of you guys out there that are struggling with it, so. That over there in its little home. Put that over there. Now, it doesn't have it, but I do have, not that one, I think it's this one. Yeah. I think no, I don't think so. I thought about poking holes in the side and doing the ribbon that way, and I might still do that. I don't know. Let me see here. No, I don't think so. So let me see which little, we still need to get a piece of white cut out. I didn't cut out the white. So let's see here. I've got one here that says, wishing you a bright birthday. Ooh, because this is bright. So yeah. So let's do that. I don't think we're gonna put it on that one. I think that one's not quite the shape I need. So, I think I'm going to use the wild wheat for this one. I love the photopolymer sets. Have I ever said that to you guys? Probably more times than you guys would want to acknowledge, right? They're just so nice because you can see right through them. So you know exactly where it's going when it goes onto your paper. So I've got this old olive ribbon, so I think I'm going to use it. I only got it a few years ago, but I don't think they have it anymore. It's this little gold trimmed ribbon. And of course, now that I am trying to do a video, I'm not going to be able to make a ribbon or a little bow, right? Because isn't that the way it goes? Ready, so get it snipped, snip, snip, snipped. Here we go. There we are. I think I'm going to attach it right there. So let's get one of these little bokers. All these are glue dots that I get in my paper pumpkin that I usually glue or use my Stampin' Seal Plus. So what I do is I save my dots for little things like this when I just want to put a tiny ribbon on something or something. So they just come in so handy. I mean, I've got rolls of it too, but you know. There we go. So cute, so cute. But I keep them because, you know, they do come in handy doing that. All right, we're gonna put this up on a dimensional. But you can use whatever ribbon you've got. I know that the end colors have ribbon. I know I got it, but I don't see them right off the top of my head. So I'll have to make sure that I actually got them. But if I don't have them, I will place that order because I want them. Do I need them? No, but I want them. So there's that. Alrighty, so let's get some things out of our way. So we also have to do one more cut. So I want to do some white. I don't have any over there, but I've got some right here in my drawer because that's where I keep it. So and the reason I want this is because I want it to go inside the card. So let's get all that stuff out of my way. This one was probably big enough. It was, but I think I want it just a smidge bigger. So we're gonna go to 4.5 by 3 1/4. 3 1/4. There we go. There we are. So the reason I wanted to get that done real quick was because I want to get that lolly lemon one more time and that wild wheat and maybe even, actually not the wild wheat just yet. I don't want to open that one. And the garden green, because we're going to decorate the inside, not that garden green. We're going to decorate the inside of our card real quick too. So I think what I want to do is get, where is it? This one? Did I put it back in here? No. Okay, Pamela, what did you do with it? This one? Why don't I see it? I'm having issues here, people. There it is. Okay. Whew. I'm like, okay, so I want the outline one first. Ah. And I do it again down here. And then we're gonna get this one. Remember, we're stamping off. Stamp off. Line it up. Doesn't work if you don't line it up, Pamela. Hey, I don't know why, but there we go. There we go. It's like, I know I stamped it there, but I must not have had that much color left on there. Oh, I guess that's just supposed to be like that. I'm like, why is that doing that? All right, there we go. Now, our little guy in the middle. We're gonna use this one. It's gonna be very floral, because you know me, everything's got to be pretty. There you go. And then our leaf. Oops, wrong way. That way. All right, my babies are being good right now because I gave them cheese. I know, little cheese. Let's see here. I didn't think this one through. I guess I didn't. There we go. Although I think it looks cute. Okay, there we go. Then you've got a little place you can write your greeting. Get that glued in there. And then we'll put the front of our card together. So. Take the pen out. So yesterday my husband did pool school, so now we're going to be able to do our own pool maintenance. And I'm going to get this centered in here because I want it to be hidden from the front. You see how when you open it, you see it, but when you close it, you do not. Yeah, that's what I want to. So, now, lots of dimensionals. Where's my, there they are. Lots of dimensionals. We're gonna do lots of dimensionals. But first of all, we are going to put our flowers together. So, because I still want to hide that. I know, right? I still wanted to hide it, so I am going to take and put a smidge of glue there and a smidge on the back. And I'm gonna just tuck this one in here like this. Hold it down. Give it a second to dry. And then, it doesn't matter which way you put these together. This is just how I'm doing it. But there's all kinds of right ways. Yeah, that's what I call it. Well, let's just call it right ways. Alrighty. Now, do I want this one here? No, I do not. And so, oops. There we are. And I think put one of the darker ones up here. Yes, very cute. Now let's see here. I was trying to get the one that I stamped on the paper. I am such a dork. Okay. All right. So I think I want them. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put smidges of glue here just in case I need it. And then don't move. Don't move. Get down there. There we go. There we are. No, do not come apart. I'll just put a smidge more glue there. Alrighty, there we go. There we go. There you go. See how cute that is? Now we're going to use the dimensionals on the back. So let's do that real quick. Now, if you don't think you've got enough glue back here, you can actually use your dimensionals to put it right on top of some of those pieces so that kind of gives it a reinforced sticker, glue, something. And I am over dimensioning because I know that this is going to go through the post office meter. And if you've ever sent a card and somehow, for some reason, they decided to send it back because you didn't put enough postage on it or whatever the case may be, you might find that your card didn't look anything like it did when you sent it, because it goes through that meter and it just destroys it. So I try to put enough in here. Plus, sometimes I even take a piece of basic white cardstock, not the thick, but the regular, and I'll run it through my cut and emboss machine with a 3D embossing folder. Doesn't matter which one, doesn't matter. But run it through, and what it's doing is gonna make that paper wavy. You know how it does, where it, what it's supposed to do. I didn't think how to say it. But then you put it in the front of your card when you put it in the envelope, and it will help with that. So, alrighty, come here. So I'm gonna put this one up here. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on this little guy down here that I put over here. There we are. And here he is. And like I said, I'm going to get all the dimensionals, or the measurements and stuff, and put them underneath here. Should be on by the time you guys watch this video. There you go. And that's our fun fold card today. I don't know what to call it. You guys call it whatever you want. Actually, I still think I want to put a couple of these little pretty gems on it. You see how I've got those pretty gems over there? And it's the yellow one. It's the Lolly Lemon. I think it's Lolly Lemon. I don't know. Where is my take your pick tool? Oh, there it is. Oh. All right. So just a couple. I know I've got the ribbon, but I didn't put a lot of ribbon, so we're just gonna take a few of these. One here. And then one here. And another one there. There we go. Now, I think it's perfect just like that. You can do a little spritz of a glitter spray if you wanted, or use your Winka Stella. I think that would make a really pretty, yeah, it does, little step to it. So really cute, simple fun fold card. I mean, it looks more difficult. And see how I've got this particular one longer than, or wider, should I say, than that one. So alrighty, so there is our card for today. Super cute, very simple. You can mass produce these very easily if you wanted to. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also remember that if you add friends and you join my Facebook group, which is Lady Pug Kisses Stamp Studio, I am doing a drawing at the end of June for the set of the all new in colors. So you'll get one of each. Get the copper clay, the moody mauve, the wild wheat, the boho blue, and the pebbled path. You'll get one of each. So it's like almost it's like a $45 value. That's without shipping and handling or tax. So, but you'll win them. So, like I said, like, share, join my Facebook group, add people to my Facebook group. The more people you add, and will be extra, your name will be into the drawing one more time for every person you add to my Facebook group. Okay? Including yourself. Okay? Well, you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I will catch you later. Bye.